everyone, my name is Zania Williams Jones. Most people know me as Zania or Z. I'm the creator of Noire Bump. I'm also the creator of a little known Instagram called More Melon Love. We at this moment have over 50,000 followers. So if you want to follow me on here, if you want to follow me over there, whichever one's best for you. But I would hope that you'd stay tuned for this video. So today I basically want to talk about my journey on how I got pregnant. And the story is kind of, I wouldn't say weird, but it's not everyone else's story. I found that I was pregnant basically, I want to say a couple days after Christmas. And no, we weren't actually intentionally trying to get pregnant. I was actually on birth control and ended up pregnant. Here I am, 20 weeks pregnant, and you know, who knew I was gonna be here? At one point, I didn't think I was gonna be able to have kids, but that's for probably another story. This is actually the birth control I was on, and of course, I'm not on it anymore because I'm pregnant, but yeah, I was really happy that I was pregnant, but at the same time, I didn't think I was pregnant. So let me bring you back and tell you exactly what happened. So, Christmas is upon us and Thanksgiving rolls by, my period comes, Christmas rolls by, my period's nowhere to be found. I actually had Christmas dinner here at my house and my husband made cornbread, and he made cornbread in a cast iron, which is like the best cornbread you could ever have. But that's besides the point. I ate maybe like 4 slices of cornbread on top of my Christmas dinner, and everyone was looking at me like, sis, is everything okay with you? Like, why are you eating so much? And I'm just like, I don't know, the cornbread's good, girl, whatever the case may be, not knowing that I was actually pregnant, right? So I'm there minding my business. I actually say to one of my coworkers, I'm like, my period is like 4 days late. And she's like, girl, don't worry about it. What you should do is go to Rite Aid, which is across the street from my job, and get yourself a little pregnancy test. But you might not even be pregnant. Maybe your period's just late. But I told her my period has never been 4 days late. That was Wednesday night. Thursday morning, I take the test. Wake up around, I want to say 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm like, okay, grab me a little plastic cup out of my pantry and go into the bathroom, pee in the cup, and I'm like, all right, take off the wrapper and the paper off of the pregnancy test, stick it in there, and lo and behold, it says pregnant. I'm there basically stuck, sitting on the toilet like, wait, what? Like, how am I pregnant? Taking birth control. Apparently, birth control doesn't work. Whoop-de-doo. So I'm sitting there and I'm just like, slowly but surely, like freaking out, like, oh my God, always wanted a kid, always wanted to be pregnant. I just didn't think it was gonna happen for me, especially right now. Is this a Christmas present? I don't know. Just all the way confused. Then my friend was actually here because my husband wasn't here at the time. And I was just like, okay, what am I gonna do? So I knocked on one of my bedrooms, my guest bedroom doors, and I'm like, hey, like, are you awake? And she's like, no, what's wrong with you? Because of course it's early in the morning, and I'm just like, I'm pregnant. She's just like, wait, what? I was like, exactly. So she's like, she's Jamaican. I'm Jamaican if you didn't know. And she's like, I've been dreaming about a lot of fish, blah, blah, blah. But I couldn't like figure out who was pregnant, because apparently that's like a thing. Like if you dream about fish, or there's other like different, I wouldn't say it's a myth, but other ways of like knowing that somebody in your family is pregnant or one of your close friends is pregnant. Anyway, she's just like, I'm so happy for you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I think it's a false positive. And she's like, what do you mean? Like normally pregnancy tests, they're like false negatives. It's never really a false positive. So I say to her, I have another test. I'm gonna take it, but I'm all peed out. So go into the kitchen, make myself a cup of tea, started drinking a couple bottles of water until I could actually make some more pee to pee again into a different cup and use the second test. Lo and behold, it says I'm pregnant again. I'm still in disbelief that I'm pregnant, and She's just like, you're crazy. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm going to be late to work. I call my mom, call my sister, show them the pregnancy test. They're like, oh my God, you're pregnant. I was like, wait, I don't think I'm pregnant. Hold up really quick. I'm going to the doctor. Call my doctor's office. She's like, we don't have a appointment for you until like mid-January. I'm just like, can't wait until mid-January to find out if I'm really pregnant. I kind of need to know like by this weekend if I'm pregnant or not, because, you know, a girl needs to know. Okay, she tells me maybe I could check at an urgent care. So I had to go to work that Thursday. So I went to work. The whole entire time I'm at work, I'm like slowly but surely freaking out, because I'm just gonna like, am I pregnant? Am I not pregnant? Maybe I am pregnant. I don't know. I don't feel pregnant. How does it feel to be pregnant? Just a lot of things going through my head. And then I said to myself, okay, tomorrow I'm off. I'm just gonna go to urgent care. So I wake up Friday morning, get dressed, tell my friend like, hey, we're going to go to the doctor. And she follows me. Get to urgent care, register, give them my insurance card and everything. And they're like, so why are you here? Like, you don't seem sick. It doesn't really seem like anything's broken on you. You don't have any scars, rashes. The nurse is like, what's wrong with you? So I tell her that I think I'm pregnant. She's like, okay, great. Did you take a test at home? Told her, yes, I took 2. She's like, what did they say? I said, they said that I was pregnant. She's like, so why are you here? And I'm like, because I don't think I'm pregnant. She's just like, sweetie, you're pregnant. And I'm just like, no, I'm not. So I go and get like put into a room and everything. My friend's in there with me. And the nurse comes and she's just like, so yeah, what we're gonna do for you is we're gonna take a blood test, because a blood test doesn't lie. And if you are pregnant, like, it's in your blood, so you technically can't not be pregnant if it's coming up pregnant. So I said to her, okay. She comes, the phlebotomist, who is the person that draws your blood, comes and takes my blood, and they carry it away. And they say to me, oh, you're going to find out like in about 20-25 minutes once the lab like runs your test. So I'm sitting there with my friend. We're talking about everything in the world but being pregnant. So the nurse comes in and she's just like, well, yeah, the doctor's gonna come in and see you now and let you know the results for the test. I'm like, okay, cool. They're waiting for the doctor to come in. The doctor comes in and she's just like, Mrs. Jones. I'm like, yes, how can I help you? She's like, I just wanted to tell you that the test came back positive and you're pregnant. I was sitting on that little bench thing that they have you on to examine you, and I'm turning around looking at my friend like, who's pregnant? Who's pregnant? Not me. She's like, Z, like, you're in denial. I'm like, okay, I'm pregnant. Like, I started to basically like, I want to say fall apart, but I'm in there like saying to myself, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant, I'm pregnant. Oh my God. So she says to me, were you taking birth control? I told her yes. Told her the name of the birth control. She's like, did you stop taking your birth control? I'm like, yeah, I technically stopped taking it from yesterday when I did the 2 tests at home and found out that they were positive. So I'm just like, well, this doesn't make any sense that I'm taking them. She said, I have to ask you that because some women, you know, you're lucky that you found out early, because some women probably be pregnant for maybe like a month and they're still taking their pill thinking that they're not pregnant. And I'm just like, well, whatever pills that I need to stop taking, I'm gonna stop taking them. She said, okay. Then she definitely told me that she would send the results over to my primary care doctor and that I should still make an appointment with her, or him, it's a her, to basically follow up and see if she could give me any referrals to an OBGYN or to a midwife or something, depending on what I wanted to do for the care of my child. So I told her, okay, and I came out of the doctor's office, honestly, still in disbelief. And I was probably like, I want to say maybe like a week pregnant or something like that, somewhere around there. So fast forward, I'm currently, how many weeks I am? I'm 20 weeks pregnant right now, and Sunday makes 21 weeks pregnant. So my due date is actually September 1st, and I'm super excited. We actually just found out this past Monday that we're having a boy, and my husband is over the moon, of course, but now I feel like I'm outnumbered because I'm going to be the only girl in my house, but I'm completely fine with that. I told him we have to try again. So, of course not right now, because that would just be super crazy to have a baby back to back. But some time in the future, maybe 2 or 3 years from when the baby comes out, we'll try for another baby and see if it's a girl. You honestly never know. I know there's ways to like make sure that you have a girl, but I'm not trying to play with God. I respect him. So I'm just going to see where life takes me, and that's my journey right now. I am halfway there basically. You're really pregnant for 10 months because 40 weeks is technically 10 months. Most people are like, oh, you're pregnant for 9 months. I'm like, no, it's 10. It's 10 months. So that's why my due date is September 1st. Am I gonna get to September 1st? I highly doubt it. From everything I've been reading regarding articles and speaking to my doctor, they're like, anytime after 32 weeks, you can plan to have your kid. Just because most moms that are first-time moms, your uterus might just kind of want to expel your kid and be like, listen, I've been doing this for way too long now, sweetie pie, you need to go. Or just in general, your body may just, your water might break, or something might happen that they just need to induce you and you have to deliver the baby, whether it's C-section or vaginal birth and things of that nature. So thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know what my next episode will be on, but something exciting, hopefully. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.